Hey, what is up you guys? It is the biggest bird on the block, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new firearm that just entered the verse if you completed the Fight for Pyro event within starcitizen 4.0.1. We're going to start this video off with typical fried chicken seasoning by reading this firearm's description. Scrapped together from whatever parts and pieces were available, the Ripper SMG can probably do enough damage just to get you out of a tight spot. Just be ready for things to get messy. So the Ripper SMG is a no manufacturer, no name weapon. This thing looks like a bunch of multi-tool components all thrown together to make an actual laser beam. Even the magazines are akin to a max lift tractor beam battery, but they are actually different. So if you're actually playing within the live build of the game, you will not find magazines for this weapon just yet. It's kind of like how when the P8A ARC first came out, there was no magazines for it for a few weeks, then they finally dropped the magazines for it. So if you want to use the Ripper SMG in the live build of the game, you're going to have to wait because the magazines are not there. But you can use it in Arena Commander without any issues. But what is this thing? How does it function? How does it shoot? Why does it even exist? Well, this is kind of like a last resort second chance weapon. It's not strong, but it's also not weak. It will definitely take down an enemy as long as your shot connects, but always making sure your laser beam actually connects may be a little bit of a challenge because you really got to make sure your accuracy is on point. How do you even get a hold of this weapon within the game? Well, currently the only way how to get this is by completing the Fight for Pyro Phase 2 missions, which will grant you this as a reward. Now I'm probably sure that they're going to give this weapon the same treatment as the Dead Rig shotgun. It's first going to only be available through the mission, and then after a little while, maybe a month or so, they're going to release it to the general public through either in-game events or through special areas like the contestant zones or at outposts within the Pyro system. So those of you who are watching this video in the future, do not worry, you guys are not out of luck. It will be in the game sooner or later, where you can pick it up off of NPCs at your own leisure. Now this thing has a single fire mode, which is kind of like a lightsaber if you will. It shoots a consistent laser beam that does not stop until you let off the trigger. Actually, I believe that this is more akin to the torchlight cutter for the Pyro multi-tool, but more or less 10 times more lethal. I actually wanted to take this out and go fight some nine-tailed goons within a bunker, but since I cannot find any magazines for this weapon within the live build of the game, I went to the next best place, Arena Commander, to see how this thing does within PvP combat. Let's go check it out and run a field test with the brand new Ripper SMG. That's a whole magazine, Jesus. He thought he can get me. That's funny. Oh, your boy's really on one right now. Oh, shit. Reload. Fuck! What happened?
over.
And boom, that is the Ripper SMG. This thing is a really cool weapon. I'm not sure why they call it an SMG since it's technically not an SMG, it's just, you know, an overpowered laser pointer, if you will. But it's fun. It seems like it is super strong, but in retrospect, I don't think it's actually that strong. As long as you're shooting from the chest up, it can definitely deal a crap ton of damage if you got that accuracy built in your system. But now let's go over some pros and cons that I drew up. Let's start off with the pros. This gun is fun. I've been using it in Arena Commander because that's the only place I have magazines, and I've been killing enemies, having a blast, surprising people. I'm seeing more and more people playing the game with them, and it's just a lot of fun. 2. The magazine lifespan is pretty long. It's a battery and it loses charge at a very slow rate, so you have a lot of firepower. And 3, the design of this weapon is ridiculous. I always applaud CIG for their design and their creativity when it comes to making their weapons in the game, because they just are so unique and they look so cool. And now 4, this thing has no recoil, smooth as butter when it comes to firing this thing. But now let's talk about those negatives. 1, this thing will not hit a target once it's out of that 30-meter range. It just shoots and then it just stops. 2, there's no attachment slots for this firearm. So if you're in the game and you're trying to kill some enemies and you want to throw a scope on it, guess what? You can't. No E-mods, no nothing. 3, you cannot currently buy any magazines for this weapon in the live build, so we gotta wait a little bit for them to pop in. And then 4, I realized this while playing in Arena Commander, but after your magazine has emptied, it does not automatically reload. With every other gun, after you hit 0 rounds in your magazine, it just automatically reloads. With this one, it doesn't. So you have to have a little bit more awareness of your actual ammunition so you can input the command to reload your magazine once it's depleted. I'm probably sure in the future this will change since the gun is so brand new that we don't really know too much about what is going to happen to it in the future. Just like when the P8AR dropped, it received a bunch of updates and tweaks to make it a better weapon in the verse. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me if you guys are actually using this. Have you guys beat the Fight for Pyro missions yet and received this weapon? Have you tested it out? Do you enjoy it or do you hate it? In my opinion, right now, currently, as it is a new weapon, I think it's kind of meh. It's cool, but it's just not there. It's not supposed to be the strongest weapon, and I do understand that. I kind of more categorize this thing as a pistol versus anything else, because that's the vibe that I received after playing with it in Arena Commander. Again, in my opinion, I feel like it's a laser pointer on steroids. It's cool, but I'm curious what you guys think about it. Make sure you guys sound off down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys feel about it, if you guys have actually touched it yet. Again, sound off in the comments, and make sure you guys don't forget to rate and subscribe. And for those who are new, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you stay notified for all of my future uploads. But you guys already know who it is. It is the biggest bird in the verse, FC aka Fried Chicken. Big Bird out.